A delegation of 6 ethnic groups of Assam demanding scheduled tribe status were called in New Delhi by the Ministry of Home Affairs, where they held a meeting with Special Secretary Home, Shri Mahesh Kumar Singla, Joint Secretary Northeast, Shri Satyendra Garg, Interlocutor Shri P.C. Haldar and other officials. The 6 tribes, namely Koch Rajbongshi, Moran, Matak, Chutia, Tai Ahom and T tribes, had earlier held several protests in Assam and New Delhi, and a committee was formed on the 29th of February, headed by Special Secretary Home, to recommend modalities for granting of the scheduled tribe status. In the recent meeting, the committee reportedly asked for some time to finalize the modalities, and the delegation of the 6 tribes agreed to the same, but have asked the government to expedite the issue.
আমি আজিও ইমান আশ্বস্ত নহয় যে আমি এই মুহূৰ্তত আশ্বস্ত হ'ব পৰা নাই তেওঁলোকে কি কৰিব কি নকৰিব দুটা বা তিনিটা মাহৰ ভিতৰত কাৰণ যি মূলা বাহে বোলে দুপাততে চিন যি মূলা বাহে দুপাততে চিনটো আমি হয় অসম চৰকাৰৰ গুৰুত্ব আমাক দিছে কিন্তু কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰৰ গুৰুত্বহীনতাৰ গুৰুত্ব কিমান আছে এই বিষয়টো বাস্তৱ পদক্ষেপটো আমি তেওঁলোকে কিমান বাস্তৱ পদক্ষেপ ল'ব 3 মাহৰ পাছত আমি পাম ফল পাম আৰু এই ফলটো পাবৰ কাৰণে আমি ইমান দিন ৰলো আৰু 3 মাহ আমি অপেক্ষা কৰিছো আৰু অসমৰ ৰাইজক আহ্বান জনাইছো ছটা জনগোষ্ঠীৰ ৰাইজক আহ্বান জনাইছো 3 মাহৰ পাছত আমি কি পাও দেখা যাব
29 तारीख को हम लोग का मीटिंग हुआ था यहाँ होम मिनिस्टर के साथ उसमें हम लोग का एक कमेटी बनाया था ये 6 कम्युनिटी को 6 शेड्यूलिंग के लिए हम लोग का एक कमेटी बनाया था उस कमेटी को रिपोर्ट बनाने के लिए ऑर्डर दिया था 3 महीने के अंदर में वो जो हम लोग का मॉडलिटी का रिपोर्ट उसे नहीं बना पाया हम लोग का जो डिमांड है उस डिमांड पे अभी फुलफिल नहीं कर पाए हैं ये सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट इसलिए हम लोग ये 6 कम्युनिटी हम लोग का वो जो 3 महीना टाइम लिया है 3 महीना अंदर में नहीं मॉडलिटी का रिपोर्ट नहीं बनाने से हम लोग फिर 6 कम्युनिटी असम में जाके फिर आंदोलन करने के लिए हम लोग होगा
Tripura's KTD Police Training Academy at Narsingar proudly hosted the passing out parade of the 83rd batch of constables recently. The batch included a total of 554 new recruits, all of who participated on the day in a parade inspected by Chief Minister Shri Manik Sarkar as chief guest in the presence of State DG Police K. Nagraj. The 554 recruited constables had joined at the Police Training Academy in the first week of June 2015 and their basic training started on the 15th of June last year. Apart from outdoor training, the constables have undergone intensive indoor training as well, wherein they learnt about different provisions of law, forensic science, police ethics, community policing, etc. The occasion witnessed release of a souvenir and handing over of trophies by Chief Minister to outstanding performers in different categories. The recruited constables performed yoga and other martial arts at the police training ground. Recruited constable Lieutenant Rudra Paul, who had won National Yogasana Championship in the year 2010, wowed everybody present with his expertise in yoga in a solo show. The constables took oath to serve the motherland and be caring and respectful of women and children in particular. The oath was administered by Shankar Devnath, Principal of KTDS Police Training Academy. Chief Minister Manik Sarkar declared on the occasion that Tripura will increase women's strength in state police force by 10 to 15% and that 500 police constables including both men and women would be recruited by Tripura State Rifles shortly.
The fight for and against inner line permit in Manipur has heated up once again with protests taking place both in Delhi and Manipur. Our report.
The protests for and against inner line permit in Manipur reached a zenith and spilled over to Delhi yet again in the past 1 week. In Manipur, even school children can be seen squatting on the grounds in Imphal, demanding implementation of ILP. Women and elderly are also taking part in the regular bunds and blockades, which are being called by one group or the other in both the valley and the hills. In Imphal, the Mira Paibi is also actively taking part in the protests, and many women members are out on the streets even late at nights to protest with torches. These protests, bunds and blockades have resulted in innumerable problems for the common people and thrown life out of gear. Prices of commodities have shot up. Queues for every essential commodity are serpentine. Markets are jammed on the days and time when there is no band, with people flocking to stock up everything, as everybody is uncertain about the number of days when they have to remain inside their houses and for how many days they have to stock up their needed commodities.
सबका असर तो देखिए हमको जीने के लिए मुश्किल हो रहा है। अभी हम तो क्या बता सकते हैं, अभी बड़े लोग ने थोड़ा इसका सही कर देने से तो सबके लिए सही होना था। जैसे कि करते करते में अभी हमको रोज़ाना रोटी खाना मुश्किल हो जा रहा है बंद के चलते में। तो हम सब मिल के रहें, एक साथ में रहें, और ये बंदी थोड़ा सही मिल के करने से, सब मेजॉरिटी होके चलने से सही रखता है।
असर तो ब्लॉकेट का बहुत ज़्यादा है। जो माल 10 रुपया में 100 रुपया में आता था इधर, वो अभी 6,000-7,000 रुपया लग रहा है फ्लैग से आने में। महंगाई तो आप रुपये बढ़ेगा।
For truckers and couriers of essential goods to Manipur, life has become hellish, with long queues on the roads and lengthy wait for bunds and blockades to open. Many have to live, cook, and sleep on the roads for days together. Besides, they cannot move without police protection and convoy due to dangers from miscreants on the roads.
हम लोग वन ब्लॉकेज की वजह से हम लोग को बहुत परेशान देता है। हम लोग को बहुत मुश्किल से हम लोग देखिए, आप लोग ये हम लोग रास्ते पे खाना खा रहा हूँ, हम लोग तो खाली अकेले नहीं है, सबके लिए है। हम लोग मणिपुर के लिए हम लोग गाड़ी चला रहा हूँ, मणिपुर के लिए। ये वन ब्लॉकेज की वजह से हम लोग को देखिए, हम लोग ऐसे बिठा दिया है, हम लोग को बहुत दिन से हम लोग बिठा दिया है। हम लोग को बहुत परेशान देता है वन ब्लॉकेज करने के लिए। हम मेरे ख्याल से ना वन ब्लॉकेज को ये मना कर दीजिए।
If the Meiteis are protesting in Imphal, the tribal people are protesting both in the hills and in New Delhi. A recent protest took place on the 26th of June, Sunday, with coffins as symbols of the 9 tribal youth who were shot dead in police firing in Churachandpur and whose mortal remains are still unburied. Holding placards and raising voice for scrapping of the 3 controversial bills, including passing of ILP in Manipur, the protesters sang many songs in Jantar Mantar area.
Showers of blessing we need.
The protesters, who were unhappy with the treatment meted out by the state government of Manipur, said that they stand for peace and unity in Manipur and would not resort to violence, but would like the government to resolve their problems amicably through negotiations.
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice!
Until the valley and the hills are united together, there's not going to get anything. We are to get united. We are to be united to stand firm in our future, so that the hills and valley divide should be equally constitutionally protected.
Violence is the most primitive way of expressing one's feeling. We live in a modern world where education, negotiation, and people tend to think themselves as intellect. So therefore, the important things the message which I would like to send out there is that we are capable of negotiating. We are capable of protesting peacefully. Therefore, it will be very important for us to refrain from violence and discuss everything peacefully but forcefully.